Fitz, you're not going to get one measly piece of merchandise at the Oasis show?
I've already got a shirt for it, so that's one. And I got to save some money, man. I understand it's a weekend in New York City, but man, bills. We got the bills adding up. We really do have to launch the Patreon at some point, man. Because at that point, yes, I could buy all the knickknacks.
The OnlyFans.
Are you doing other shit in the city? Oh, the Mets game, right?
I was gonna say the Mets game that I've told you about 17 times. I
can't go.
He invited you to it last week.
I know. Well, I'm going to Fenway. I'm going the other way.
Yeah, and I'm not. I'm not going to Fenway now.
Yeah, no, you're out.
Liam, would you like to explain the situation we find ourselves in?
Yep. So listen, everybody. Rewind to May when the Red Sox hooked me up with the little City Connect soiree invitation. They circled back last week for a little invitation to one of 3 games this upcoming Labor Day weekend. They sent the email last Tuesday. I've been coordinating with these 2 jokers for the last week to figure out if we can all make it, iron out dates and whatnot. I responded to them this morning because it seemed like we had everything under control. They get back to me. They tell me, no, I can't bring 3 guests anymore. I can only bring 2. So.
Which is my bad. I dragged my feet trying to figure out with my real life job if I'd be able to make it.
No, it's all good. Fitz, you're getting my swag.
So I appreciate you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, what kind of
swag? I fell on the sword.
Talking?
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't say. They didn't specify.
Right.
But I don't know. There's like free food and drink. We're going to BP, Jake. It should still be Skeens on Friday. So.
Yeah, not Garrett though. They won't delay Garrett a day. Nasty.
It's all right. It'll be Tolley instead.
You ever done BP?
Never. Have you?
It's awesome.
Really?
It's really cool.
I've never.
BP's a good
never.
time.
Never.
Liam
you
Moore.
Get to see Livy Dunn at BP.
I really do hope she's there. It'd be very funny.
I think she would be. She goes to a lot of the games.
She lives in New
Friday,
York.
a holiday
she lives
weekend.
In New York.
Yep, historic park.
Yeah.
I think Livy Dunn will be there.
That'd be so fucking funny. Liam, we get a picture.
Livy,
with her.
come on the pod.
We could be like Fitz replacement. Livy Dunn.
Fitz has been Wally pipped by Livy.
A little bit.
When
of
I
Liam
tell
Moore.
you, that would be the funniest thing, and I think we could tweet. It might be up there.
Oh
The Livy Dunn joining Pod on Lansdowne.
Yeah, I mean, worst case,
I'll keep
me
an
and
eye
Jake
out.
will just clock a selfie with her 100 feet away.
Yeah.
Even
And
then,
that'll work too.
I can see. Jake gets excited when Blades the Bruin comes walking down the stairs and at the Garden to get a picture with him. He'll fight.
I'm excitable.
He fights to the blood and bone.
I'm excited.
He saw Clara the Heart at the Woo Sox. Was like, Clara, get over here. We need a picture. So could you imagine if Livy's there?
Watch that. I don't fuck with Clara.
Oh my Worcester.
I defy you, Hart man.
It was actually Fitz. It was actually Roberto.
Oh, beg pardon.
Yeah, Roberto's cool. Roberto's
my
can
guy.
pick
I
it
actually
anytime.
have a Roberto bobble over there. Shout out the Woo Sox for that one.
I would crush a beer with Roberto whenever he wants.
A Modelo.
Yeah, a cerveza with
Alcohol
Roberto.
with an explosive device. That can't be a good thing.
Jason Pierre-Paul.
No, the new one is Najee Harris, my friend.
Right, but he was fine though. I thought, right?
Not to practice and stuff like that. I'm telling you,
Oh,
Omari and Hampton in your
JPP
fantasy drafts this weekend, guys.
lost fingers.
I am buying all of the Omari and Hampton shares. I know you didn't ask me. I don't care. I am all
Sure
in.
didn't.
I am taking out a mortgage to pay for Omari and Hampton this time around. I know none of my league mates listen to this, at least in the league that I've yet to draft in. So I think I'm safe in disclosing that. And people who do listen, I already have Omari and Hampton, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
We're not,
Fitz, I'm gonna need your help. I'm in the Morning Brew fantasy league this year.
When
Our
you
draft
drafted?
is September 2nd.
that's a
And
Tuesday, right?
I don't know anybody. I don't
Wait,
know.
what time's the draft? That's during the episode.
Oh no, it's at 4:30. It's early. It's earlier in the
I'll
day.
text.
Yeah.
I actually do have a draft during next week's episode. As a matter of fact, I have a guillotine league that I'm drafting in. So,
Brother.
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Help
You ever
is
done
available, sir.
Yeah, call the number. Yeah. You ever done a guillotine league?
No, I don't know what that means.
So, guillotine league, before we get into the actual baseball proceedings, last fantasy football bet, I promise. You get a large group of people. It can be up to 18 because there are 18 weeks in a season. Draft a team like normal, right? Quarterbacks, wide receivers, tight ends, you name it. You don't play anybody on each given week. You just set a lineup, and then whatever happens, happens. It's nice to have the most points at the end of the week. That's good. The only thing is that you can't have the least amount of points. If you have the least amount of points in the league, your season is done. You head to the guillotine. You're dead. Your season's done. You're kicked out of the league, and all of your players go to the waiver wire for other teams to pick up. You rinse and repeat.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, where is my guillotine trophy? I won my guillotine league last year. My trophy.
Did you get? Is the trophy an actual
guillotine?
It's a ornament of a guillotine on there.
It's Marie Antoinette's head.
Yeah. Give me 1 sec. Let me pull up this bad boy. Really bad radio right now. Look at that.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Guillotine.
The guillotine.
Handmade trophy. My best man from my wedding made that. But yes, I do have to call the number. But that's football. This is baseball. We got to talk about some baseball because we got some good baseball things to talk about. That is John Pork and Jorier, a.k.a. Liam. We're joined by Jake, a.k.a. Jake. Really inventive with that one, Mr. Wallinger. He did.
I think I left. Did we interview someone last week? Why is it Jake?
You tell me. You're the one who's Jake. I am Bronson Arroyo, a.k.a. Fitz. This is Pod on Lansdowne. We're happy you could join us here on this Tuesday night, just after 8:30 this time around, because we did do a little something before this. Red Sox winning 3-0 as things stand. But later on in this episode, we have an interview with none other than Sweet Caroline herself. Not the reason why the song was written, as some people have seemed to not deduce that. The reading comprehension has been bad. But the reason why Sweet Caroline is played at Fenway Park is because of none other than Sweet Caroline Fitzpatrick, who is confirmed to be my little sister. I've held that lore in for quite some time, gentlemen. I know that you knew, but
you have.
You didn't tell us for a long time, too.
Though.
Yeah. Because it's not my whole thing. It's not my story to tell. So I don't want to be the guy being like, guess who my sister is. Like, I'm not going to do that.
Bullshit.
Right?
No, we're not agreeing with you.
You don't agree with me.
No.
Why not?
I would have ripped that off with you guys.
It's not like
she's
like. It's not like you're framing it like your sister was like in the closet or something. Like it's not my story to tell. Like you're like. It's just a fun.
I don't know. Just
piece of lore.
I was like,
it's not his story. It's her story.
That's true.
It's
true.
It's very based of you, Liam. But no, I knew it was going to come out in due time. And then it did.
But the Papa
Came out
John,
Sunday.
the day of reckoning.
Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, no, the piece came out on ESPN on Sunday, and it's been out there now. It's made the rounds on social media, so we figured, hey, let's get her on the show.
Ooh, Giolito. What a big punch out.
He got out of it? All right, I'm still looking at a 3-2 count over here.
That handsome boy.
This charming man. What were you going to say there, Fantasy?
Yeah, what the hell was I going to say? No, I think I'm glad we didn't beat the worldwide leader to the punch, because I do think it would have been, which I'm sure Cal is familiar with, people would have called BS on us. I think it helps to have a reputable.
The proof.
There's journalistic integrity.
Yeah.
What little remains.
POL. We have tremendous journalistic integrity.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hey, we have
POL
Blue Sox credentials. I'll have you know.
That's right. That's right.
But no, that's been out there, and we do have an interview with Cal. That's her nickname, Caroline. Be forewarned that there is a part where the audio got wicked shitty in the middle of it. So if you hear a random jump in the conversation, that's for your own benefit, because the fidelity on that shit, the choppiness, it's unbecoming. It'd be one thing if it was just one or two like little hiccups. Liam can attest that there was a stretch there for about 10, 15 minutes. Unbeknownst to us, it sounded great, you know?
We did all we could. Yeah, when we were recording, there wasn't a care in the world. But listening back, we had some issues.
Well, there was a care. My sister did dox me, but
well,
it is what it is.
Yeah, that too.
It was fine. It is what it is. But gentlemen, to keep with the so good theme, That's 3 so goods, by the way, in case you're bad at counting. The same amount of wins that we got in the Bronx over the weekend. Who gives a shit about that short Orioles series anyways? It was the second game when we were recording last. Nate Lowe hit that home run. We can talk about Nate Lowe later, I'm sure. Welcome to the club, big guy. Had the off day. And then since then, again, good times have been rolling for the most part. 3 out of 4 in the Bronx, taking the first series of the series in Baltimore to start this week. Things looking good in this game, knocking on wood at the end of 8 innings. But, gentlemen, where do we want to go? 12 games over 500, potentially 13 by the time we end this episode, right at the top of the wild card race. So things are looking good, Liam.
I can't complain. I think
I can.
Whatever.
I have a few things.
You know, I don't believe
always
it.
can.
I
think after that quick Orioles series, there was a very foul taste in my mouth,
Big time.
which has since been rinsed out. Those first 3 games of the Yankees series, consider them Listerine. I don't care about Sunday. Like Jake, you said on Twitter Sunday night, that's why you win the first 3.
Yeah.
I can't complain. You take the first game in Baltimore. Looks like we're on to taking the second game here in Baltimore too. We're back on track as far as I'm concerned. Things look good. The bullpen looks nasty. Crochet and Bayo doing their thing. Giolito tonight. Looks like Giolito of June and July. Can't complain. The offense has had its moments after a little stretch there where they kind of went quiet. But overall, Jake, where did I go wrong? What am I not seeing?
As far as what I'm ready to complain about?
Yeah,
We have a whole segment.
No, it's just little things.
do
Yeah,
that.
we'll get there. It's just little things.
Generally.
Okay.
But Fitz, you said I can't complain. I mean, I can. I have some things. I'm not big picture complaining, but there's
Sure.
It's not.
There's
It ain't all cookies and cream, little fella.
Maybe 5
Fair
people
enough.
know that meme, but
Fair
it's
enough.
a great meme.
I love it so much.
That,
It's a
love
good
that
one.
picture.
Yeah, that's in your rotation there, Liam.
Yep. Yeah, I got him.
I'm not going to have this as my don't fuck with for the week, but just I want to put it out there because now this has kind of become a trend. It's bad to lose a series to your hated rival at home 3-1, right? That's a bad thing, right?
I wouldn't suggest it. Personally, if it was me, I wouldn't do that. But
Fair enough. Now, I know this wasn't Ken Rosenthal who wrote this, but Ken Rosenthal retweeted it. So I'm counting that as an endorsement. I know retweets are not usually endorsements. For Bowtie Boy, it does. This Tyler Kepner fella from The Athletic, senior writer on the New York Yankees. It's hard to trust that the Yankees turn hot enough to play that way consistently when it matters most, but it is possible. It would be fairly shocking if they don't at least get the chance. That's on the Yankees after Sunday night's win. The headline from The Athletic, which, to be fair to Tyler, the beat writers usually don't write the headlines. That's someone else. That's like an editor who writes that. But whoever wrote this headline on the tweet goes, "It is easy to lose perspective when so much bad baseball scrambles the signals. It is all part of the experience in New York. That's why Sunday was so important for these Yankees." To which I say, Jake, what the fuck are they talking about? What the fuck are they talking about?
That's classic, classic New York media. I didn't like the way
That actually, as a matter, I'm going to push back on that. That would not be classic New York media. That's
No, you're right.
New Age,
Right.
woke
that's some loser.
New York media.
Loser
Okay?
shit.
If they had split that series with George in there, it would have been catastrophic.
Split?
With Steinbrenner in office at home, the fucking media would have been roasting them.
Fitz, this is completely... Well, I guess it's not completely unrelated, but I just wanted to... You saying Steinbrenner made me remember this. It's so funny, the little memorial they have for him there. It's so, rinky-dink in right field, and,
For the guy who made the Yankees,
banner.
the Yankees, right?
Yeah, it's like a little banner, and it's like a
I know they had their
picture
success,
of him
before they invented electricity, but,
people
what Steinbrenner did for him.
standing. It gets covered up by fans most of the game. Anyway.
When they're getting this next
George.
chance started.
George Steinbrenner would... Aaron Boone. I think that's the big, if Steinbrenner was around, that's the biggest one to me. Is like Boone would have been. He would have killed.
Boone would have
Aaron
been gone after the first season. You lose
He
the
would have
then rehired.
Boone with a gun.
He would have rehired him, then fired him, then rehired again just to fire him one more time. The new Billy
100%.
Martin. But yeah, I see shit like that, and I'm like, do we watch the same thing? Like, I understand that the Red Sox have had their ebbs and flows this year, but I think the sample size is good enough that we're a really good team, and we're a better team than the Yankees. I think the sample size is big enough. What are we against them? 8-2?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Enough of the always look on the bright side of life shit coming from the Yankees reporters here. Come on. I'm sure Tyler, the reporter there, is a very nice gentleman, but that's a bridge too far.
Yeah, they
Anything
don't
on
scare
that?
me.
Dead air.
No.
Sorry,
I mean, listen. It's not your father's Yankees anymore. I don't know. That franchise doesn't move me. They don't scare me. They don't strike fear in my heart. If I was a child 20 years ago, if you'd asked me about the big bad New York Yankees, a chill would have gone down my spine. But as far as I'm concerned, circle back to Boone, unserious franchise, unserious. You should have moved on years ago. I think this is. I mean, I feel like we say this every fall. Oh, this is Boone's last shot. No, he'll probably be there opening day.
No, he will
26.
absolutely be there next year.
When they open in San
As
Francisco.
long as Hal is
I might
calling the
add.
shots.
Yeah, it just I don't know. It doesn't move me. They'll be like, oh well, Garrett's coming back.
I think
Judge
that's
will
kind
be
of an
healthy
underrated.
to start the season.
Like, George. Hal not being George is one thing, but Hal is like uniquely inept. Also, I would say, like
He's the Jeb Bush of
yeah. Like you
baseball.
could have a good owner that's not George Steinbrenner. Like those exist. But Hal Steinbrenner is not one of them, I would say. Also, did you guys know that the Yankees now, funny enough, are like poor as far as like Major League Baseball ownerships go?
Actually, didn't.
Yeah, I don't think they. I mean, what?
Because they don't have like
what
ownership
assets
groups are
do they
now
own
like,
other than the Yankees?
like now ownership groups are always like big conglomerates and
Yeah.
stuff. But
Guggenheim, the Guggenheim
not
partners.
them. I wonder if they sell at some point. Like look at the
I can see
Lakers. The Lakers are almost like a 1-to-1 comparison as far as like
You could 100% get like 12 bill for the Yankees right now.
oh
after
more
that
than
Lakers
I
sale,
bet. Oh yeah, probably. What did the Lakers? What was it like 10?
they went for like 10, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like a 1-to-1. Like it's a guy in the fucking 70s, a like reasonably wealthy guy bought them in the 70s. I mean, the Lakers were. No, actually, it is a pretty 1-to-1 comparison. The Yankees had more history, but the Lakers had history too, and then they turned them into this juggernaut throughout like the 80s, 90s, 2000s.
When you put it like that, Jake, I guess it's not far. I don't think it happens, but it's not out of the realm of possibility.
No, I mean, I don't think soon. It's gonna get to a point where like they might have to if they don't, because you just need so much capital to run sports teams now.
And
especially
Aaron
like
Boone's
a big market
extension
like
money
that,
is going to cost
obviously.
that much more down the line. You know what I mean? They got to make sure that he's still on the books.
Yoshida strikeout. That's weird.
I'm sure we'll get to that. A couple things before we go to break here quickly. One, a moment or two ago, I had to take my headphones out. There was something wonky going on. I put it back in. The first thing I heard was Liam laughing while saying Jeb Bush. That was
no. He was saying that Hal
Bush
is Jeb.
Yeah. No, I put it together, and that's a very good comparison. You talk about 1-to-1 comparisons, but it's just funny to just you miss 10 seconds of context, and Liam just says Jeb Bush. That's PLL, baby.
PLL
Second off, quickly before we go to break, youtube.com/@podonlansdowne. Got the chat going off here. We got K Berg, we got Nate, Dungeon Enjoyer John, Matthew Gross of OTM fame. Parting thought here before we go to the break. Matt goes, people could say what they want about Steinbrenner, but the fact remains that they won their last World Series in 2009, and then he died in 2010, and it hasn't been the same.
Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, they dropped Empire State of Mind, and
you know what that
was
is? That's a truth nuke from Matthew. Absolute
Truth Supernova, some might say.
That's a good one. I still think just truth nuke flows off the tongue better, but Truth Supernova is funny.
The new edition, the Plankton GIF,
It's true.
It's
It's the
true.
truth, Nuke.
So good.
Some people probably have no idea what we're talking about, but that's
the
okay.
ever-expanding truth universe.
The Truth Nuke cinematic universe. Want to go to break?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go to break. When we return, fuck with, don't fuck with. Third and final segment will be the Sweet Caroline segment. And then we also have a voicemail later for the third and final segment. This is a jam-packed episode of Pod on Lansdowne. And it makes me feel happy that it's jam-packed. We'll get to more of it after the break. Stay tuned. What's up, chat?
Fitz, you digging that tea? That piece?
It's great. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that.
We had to go with that one, I think, because it's Boggs.
Yeah.
You know, you're a Boggs guy.
I do love. Jonah goes, which day are you doing Oasis? Oasis. Oh, I'm going Sunday. You know what I mean? Bombaclat.
There was also the one that just says like 1992 champs, which is cute.
Yeah, I've seen that one. But yeah, we love our Wade Boggs. Ooh, you're getting accused for sleeping through dinner on Saturday, Mr. Wallinger.
I
sure did. I was
Jonah,
a sleepy boy.
Jonah, I'm in the 300. Send a DM or something like that. We'll try to meet up. I'm with my dad and two of my buddies. I'm in 3. Actually, you know what? I could tell you right now. I could send you my assassination coordinates right now, and I'm sure we'll be in the parking lot beforehand. There we go. Oh, I got to re-download Ticketmaster.
Man,
so that might take a little bit.
Homage. I actually don't know how to say their company name. Which way they
Homage, right?
It is homage.
Pay homage.
Well, they say pay homage. That's like their.
It's such a good.
tagline.
No free ads, but one of these days we need a PLL deal with the H
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
This is the material.
I
is
really
so good.
I keep.
Oh, they're so
eyeballing their-
soft. I love them.
good
their Poochie
designs.
shirt, the Simpsons one, and then I would never buy this because I have no connection to Ozzie Smith, but the Ozzie Smith one's really funny too.
Ah, cool. Do you guys hear that buzzing?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so it's just in my headphones. Okay, that's good that it's not actually coming through. Because it's buzzing. It's bugging me. That's why I unplugged it earlier. We try to. I gotta fucking sign it. Whatever.
Fitz, it's all right, man.
No, I gotta tell Jonah where I am, Jake. I'm a man of the people. Yeah, I'm not doing it right now. That's too much to do. Plymouth Rock should give you a deal after all the free advertising you gave them last week. Speaking of advertising, Nate, they already know this. Wait for the voicemail later on. We'll get into more ad talk. Don't you worry. Speaking of ad talk, let's be back in 5 seconds.
Who's warming up for the Red Sox?
I don't know.
I also don't know.
5 seconds. Fuck with, don't fuck with on this edition of Pod on Lansdowne is coming right up. Jake, Fitz, and Liam at your service, as always, here to service you with a message from our friends over at Forever Collectibles. I'm sure they're going to love that I fumbled. You did a great start. Sure they're going to. Forever Collectibles. Well, there's a reason why they shortened it, right, Liam?
That's right. That's right.
And
Makes it
Jake,
easy to remember.
What did they shorten it to, Mr. Wallinger?
That would be FOCO, Fitz. That's FOCO.
People are LOLing the Orioles here. I got to be honest, I do not have the game up right now. People are laughing at the Orioles.
Comes in and is that Beaver? Yeah. Straight
What
up.
happened?
I mean, Hamilton straight up lofted a fly ball and basically shallow left. I think Beaver thought Gunnar was going to call him off for some reason, so he just kind of maybe lost it in the lights at the same time, but it landed like 2 feet next to him.
Dave Hamilton is all of a sudden my second baseman,
He's back.
if you could believe it.
Many are calling it
Sorry, yeah,
I'm
wait,
looking
sorry.
forward to him being your
the
don't fuck with
autumn
next week.
The autumn of John Pork.
Fitz, finish the ad read.
I was waiting for a beat, and then I was going to go right back into the ad read because I thought that would be funny. But that's okay.
Oh.
We're
Oh,
say
oh
up,
well.
say up, say up. Now, a quick word from our friends over at FOCO. In case you folks were not aware, FOCO is one of the leading manufacturers and officially licensed collectibles, as the name would suggest, forever collectibles. I nailed it that time. Also, apparel, accessories, home decor, and much more. For over 25 years, FOCO's success is directly related to their ability to bring exciting new designs and product ideas that allow you to show off your fandom at the game in the comfort of your own home or anywhere else that you may go. Right now, folks, we're going to be offering you a 10% discount on all FOCO items, including the wide variety of products they carry for your Boston Red Sox. So what you want to do, you want to go to foco.com, foco.com, or you can click on the link in the description of this episode, no matter where you're listening, YouTube or the podcast service provider of your choice service provider, like it's an internet provider, it's just a podcast. Use the promo code POL10 to save 10% off at checkout. Now, folks, again, this only applies to in-stock items. Pre-order items are disqualified, red-carded, kicked out, not included in this promotion, but in-stock items are. So again, that is promo code POL10. P as in pod, O as in on, L as in
Lettuce
10 to save 10% off at checkout at foco.com. Find your fandom with FOCO. Fuck with, don't fuck with, gentlemen. Who wants to start us off?
Oh, I think we should lead with fuck with this week.
Let's do it.
Okay. Who wants to go?
You're the ones who suggested it. I figured that you wanted
so me?
to.
Yeah,
Why not?
Ready?
No, that's
Take it
fine.
away.
Who better?
What am I fucking with this week, fellas, you might ask? Good week, all in all, I would say, since we last spoke. 4-1, right?
Since we last spoke.
That's right.
Hopefully 5.
Hopefully 5.
Speaking of 5, it's 5-0 Red Sox.
I am fucking with... I might have said this last week, actually. But I'm going to keep fucking with them, the bullpen.
Sure.
Real.
I fucking love the back half of our bullpen, fellas. It is... What a treat to get to watch these guys.
Aroldis Chapman enjoyer, Jake Wallinger. You've heard it here first.
Aroldis Chapman enjoyer, Garrett Whitlock enjoyer, Justin Wilson enjoyer.
Whitlock the other night, special, man.
I mean, I honestly don't remember the last time, like, the Sox had an 8-9, like Whitlock and Chapman are right now. I mean, it's a sight to behold. Like
the days of Alan Embry and Scott Williamson and things of that.
I mean, yeah, I don't even like since the middle of June. It's basically like if you're up in the
It's
8th,
automatic, man.
Yeah, it's
ever since they stopped making Whitlock go more than one inning, he's been unreal.
I have a theory.
Shocking.
I have a theory that I'm going to hold on to for another month. But
Can I guess what the theory is?
Yeah.
You think that Garrett Whitlock could be a good starter?
No, my theory actually is the reverse of that.
Oh, yeah?
If the Red Sox make the playoffs this year, if the non-playoff stretch will be bookended by years that Garrett Whitlock was a full-time reliever. 21, 25.
That checks out.
Yeah.
And here we are.
He's the key to all of this.
He's the key to all of
George
this.
Lucas famously said it.
Yeah, and the fact that Slayton's going to be back probably by, sounds like the end of this week. Like,
took the words out of my mouth. Slayton is
Thursday,
on
Friday.
the horizon.
And so, I mean, he certainly looked good in Worcester. He was striking out everybody. He's a demon if he's right and good.
How about Matt's giving you 2 innings?
Matt's looks great. Walker Bueller's back there now.
I think Walker Bueller in spurts, like 1 or 2 innings at a time, maybe.
I mean, he gave up a home run his first relief appearance.
I know, but maybe. Listen, if the back half of the rotation, if the bullpen is fine, then if you can get by with Bueller giving you a little bit of volume out of the bullpen here and there, if he's not going to be starting,
he's my up 6, down 6 guy.
Victory
Walker
cigar.
Bueller. Yeah, or white flag.
Because Jordan Hicks can't be that guy.
Well, can
have
we
two of them.
quickly can we quickly? Are they what are they gonna do when Slayton's ready? They're out of guys to option.
It's got to be Hicks, right?
It's got to be Hicks, right? And
Has
just
to be.
or maybe they'll just like Phantom IL him.
Or is it going to be?
I know
YOLO
you.
bingo
Or is it going to
card.
be Giovanni
Free
Moran?
square is Jake
Didn't he come back
suggesting
up?
Phantom IL.
Oh right, because Fitz just went on the well, but they're gonna need a
Yeah.
starter
Oh,
too whenever that
true.
comes around. So
Jordan Hicks. He has been a starter.
There's going to be a couple moves by Friday. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that much.
yeah, so I don't know what they'll do there. I mean, you
Especially
can
with
option
Abreu
him.
and
I don't.
Ref.
There's
It
no
sounds
one.
like Ref's back in the next day or two.
Dude, I saw people on Twitter when I was like, just option Hicks. Like, no one's picking that up. I think it's fine.
16 mil for the next 2 years.
Yeah, it's
each
all
of
right.
the next 2 years. Like,
Yeah.
no,
If someone
one's
takes
touching
that, then
Yeah, God bless
Sure.
you.
Fine.
God
Good
bless
for them.
you know who
I'd be
would
okay
you know
with
who
it.
would accept that if there's going to be one team to accept it, because they are an organization that does not make any sense. And I know Matthew Gross is
Rockies?
going to agree with this. The Colorado Rockies.
Yeah.
If any team's going to do it, it would be them.
Oh, Justin Wilson stinking up the joint a little bit.
Oh no!
As you were just giving the
ever
bullpen
since
their
we
flowers.
praised him last
I know
Tuesday,
he was good. He was
he's
good in
been-
the. No, maybe he wasn't good in the Bronx. I don't remember actually.
He's been kind of stinky since we praised
But
him.
fuck
last
with
Tuesday.
the back end of the bullpen. I love my boys.
K-Bird in the YouTube chat brings up the fact that Kyle Harrison only threw 38 pitches for the Woo Sox tonight.
Yeah, they're keeping him sharp.
Could be noticing. Could be noticing. Just figured that was worth throwing out
They need
there.
somebody for Friday.
That's exactly why I brought it up, because you did mention that yourself, Liam. And kudos to you for bringing up that point. Your reward, Liam, is that you get to fuck with something.
Whoa! Okay, cool.
Well-
Wow. There was a whole there's a laundry list of guys. I thought of giving this to. I mean, Garrett Whitlock was one. We sort of touched on him already. Brian Bayo was another, just for his outing Friday night in the Bronx. Nathaniel Lowe, I'm sure we can talk about him as well. But the man I'm giving it to, simply because the narrative is strong, and he just became. Hold on, I don't have the exact number in front of me. One of a handful of Red Sox ever to hit 20 home runs, steal more than 20 bags. And
Newest
more
member
than
of the
80 RBIs
200 home
in the
run club.
season. That's right, as of tonight. So my fuck with the week goes to Trevor Story. Just a the human spirit personified.
The indomitable human spirit.
The indomitable human spirit. It lives within him, and I just think if he's not comeback player of the year, I don't know who is. Maybe it's Lucas Giolito. I don't know, but I'd give it to Trevor Story.
Stays within the organization.
Yeah,
Stays within the family.
Regardless. Because
we've been joking about this all year and ha-haing it or like, but he is gonna opt out now. I think we're actually.
You think so?
I still don't.
Oh
no,
dude.
If he's still this hot through September, I think yeah.
He doesn't even need to be this hot, dude. He's the second best. It's Bo and him. Those are the only shortstops on the market.
It'd be interesting.
So I mean, right now, he hit a home run tonight, so this won't be updated. He's at 258 batting average. Somehow he's still only a 100 OPS plus.
I know, that's crazy, man. The nerds aren't winning that one.
No.
The eye test is one.
I mean, 20. I think he stole a base tonight too, right? Yeah. So 23 stolen bases, 21 home runs. Fine defense at short now. He's not a Gold Glover over there anymore. But he still gets it
the
done.
range and the arm strength on Savant aren't lighting up the.
Yeah, I mean he would probably move to second.
38th
I imagine.
percentile. Yeah.
Sign him. But I mean, man, I don't know. So what's it? So his contract is.
I don't know the opt-in, because Fleming mentioned it on the broadcast tonight early on EEI. Said that the Red Sox can match whatever. Like if he opts out, they can exercise their own option for 25.
Well, they're not doing that. They're not
Right.
going to add. They're not going to tap.
Fleming was adamant.
28.
Fleming was like, I think either way, Trevor Story will be on the Boston Red Sox in 2026.
No shot they lock him in for 3 more years. I mean,
No,
he is
not
going
a
to be
25
33.
per.
He's going to be 33 on opening day next year. Like, I'm not.
With all due respect.
Yeah. So what does he make a yearly?
I don't know. Maybe he opts out and you just you rework it or something. I don't know if he'd be open to that, but.
Nate in the
What
chat.
does he need to beat? He needs to beat like 45 million, or what is it? 48 million or something. He makes like what, 23 and a half.
Nate in the chat, they said, I think Trevor stays because he wants to father his young children, Roman and Marcelo. That's a good point.
Bregman's their dad.
They could have two dads. What's wrong with having two dads, Jake?
No, sorry, nothing. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh no,
yeah,
Mabel.
He's basically got to get like 47 on the open market.
I mean, I think he could do that. I think he could do that easy, dude.
Hey, that's a Red Sox win. Yay. We like that.
Yay. Fitz, what do you think? Where are you at?
I still think he opts back in, guys. God love him. I don't know if he's going to be able to beat that. And I don't think he's going to get the 25 through 28 from us. I just don't see that happening.
Especially looking at his savant right now too. I can't imagine a front office would give him more than 47 million on the open market.
There's a lot of dumb offices out there.
Which is true. But I don't know. I think to pass up on a guaranteed like 46 mil over the next 2 years as he's aging.
And this is
I would love him.
The counting stats are there, no doubt. But
at second base next year.
I'm just looking at the rest of this, and it's not ideal.
By 2027, every position on the Red Sox except like Roman Anthony and Bregman are going to be a straight platoon. It's going to be crazy.
I think he opts in. I do.
You mean just doesn't opt out at all?
No, I think he exercises his opt in. I don't think he's gonna, because I don't think the Red Sox are gonna offer the 25, and I think to maximize his value.
Well, they wouldn't just offer the 20. He would first.
Of course,
have to opt out.
that's what I mean. I don't think that the Red Sox are gonna do that if he opts out. So I think he opts in.
Okay.
I understand it's a thinner market. As he gets older, I don't know. But this isn't a poo-poo on the guy.
Regardless, let me praise Trevor Story.
Exactly. Like this is.
And I hope he opts in because like for 2 more years, it's become an important foundation of like they are a comically young team. We forget.
It's true. Him and Bregman, man, they clearly lead by example
unction
in the clubhouse.
In the bullpen.
The unction, we need that.
You know they're now 19-1 in games where he homers.
Story?
Mm-hmm.
That's helpful.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, for a guy who, let's face it, 60 to 90 days ago, we were sitting here, and I think a lot of people across Red Sox Nation were seriously considering a DFA.
What date it was, Fitz? It was June 2nd against the Anaheim Angels. We had lost 7-6. Trevor Story's triple slash had bottomed out at 218, 264, 329 for an OPS of 592. Since then, his triple slash is 291, 339, 504 for an OPS of 843.
He deserves all the credit in the world because he was being held to the coals. There was someone on this very show that went out of their way to update his OPS every single time it dropped.
I mean, in Jake's defense, would you like his line from May?
I'm sure it was garbage.
It was 158, 200, 232 for an OPS.
That's worse than garbage. That is below the fucking jail. I don't blame anyone for being upset or raising those questions. Those were totally fair questions. I
actually had several people ask me this weekend, like, after Trevor's good game on Saturday in the Bronx, they were like, where's the OPS watch? I was like, I stopped doing it once he got back over like 710 because it's like, I'm not, it's like bag watching. But it's OPS watching. Like, he's good now. Like, he doesn't need me to keep him in check. It was bad. May was really bad. Like
that was then, and this is now. And again, he's got a legitimate shot for comeback player.
What have you done for me lately?
Yeah,
a lot.
Very good lately.
No loyalty one way or the other for Mr. Wallinger.
No, sir. Not in this crazy thing we call sports.
Cold world, bundle up, he says. But no, he deserves all the credit in the world for responding that the way that he has. And if they want to go deep into the playoffs, again, I feel like I'm repeating myself on this. They're going to need guys outside of your Bregmans and your Anthonys to step up. And if he's part of that, then by all means, fuck yeah, Trevor Story. I'll make it easy. I wrote about this in the brushback. I'll talk about it again. My fuck with is the easy pick. It's Brian Bayo, man.
Yeah.
Got a legitimate chance to get that ERA under the 3 mark his next start. Ooh, baby. I ain't never ever seen you do like that John Wall.
Who taught you how to put some motherfucking Jimmy Choos on?
Yo, with the bezel? Twister did have that shit on in the source. It's true. But no, Brian Bayo, man, this year has been a revelation. And I know we entered 25 on the heels of his 24 by saying, okay, it was solid in that second half of the year. Then it was shaky to start. But since then, man, last couple of months, it's easy to call him the number 2 because the number 1 is the guy who's got a legitimate chance to win the Cy Young Award. The way he's been pitching recently, though, it's like a 1A, 1B kind of situation. Doing what he does best, initiating the ground balls, limiting the compounding damage that has kind of bit him in the past. It was hard contact, which we'll talk about in a second. It was that, and then the compounding mistakes, the walks building upon each other, the hit followed by the walk, followed by the hit, then the backbreaker or something like that. Much more composure on the mound, which I love. Again, well, I guess he's always been willing to limit the compounding damage, but the ability to limit that. And then the real stark difference that you could put numbers to, I don't have it pulled up in front of me on Savant, but compared to 23 and 24 in this year, 25, hard contact's way down. Not getting squared up nearly as much, not giving up as hard contact. The numbers themselves don't look that much different. Like it's only like a mile per hour less on average what he's surrendering. But in terms of percentile, that's a huge swing. It's like pitching velocity. You lose a tick on the fastball. That's a big deal.
I actually do have Savant up, Fitz. And I think it's honestly as simple as he's sacrificing like stuff, like strikeout stuff. And he is accepting now that he is a ground ball pitcher. And that is the easiest way for him to be very successful. Like just compared to 24, like his hard hit, he was in the 29th percentile, but now he's in the 69th.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And you go like his K percentage, it was the 40th last year. Now it's down to the 21st. He's not really getting whiffs.
He never had to be that guy.
Yeah, again, like that's fine. Like like the big numbers that took a huge jump are his hard hit and his barrel. Both he jumped his hard hit percentage. He jumped up like 40 from like the high 20s to.
It's like he got shit reupholstered or some shit.
I just said that.
Yeah, I mean in 2023 it was 13th percentile.
Yeah,
now it's,
yeah.
What, like 69th, like you just said? That's
and
insane.
the barrel rate also improved, and also he's walking less guys this year than last year, which was another big.
Again,
issue
the compounding trouble there to limit the mistakes, and even if you do make one, just move on.
Incrementally improved at a bunch of like smaller picture things, and it's having a snowball effect. That he's been awesome.
I forget what he was dealing with in spring training too, because he wasn't healthy to start the year.
No,
which
he
I
missed,
think is another
thing. Like
he
2
missed
weeks, I think.
Yeah,
was he part of the stomach bug gang? Because
no, he was actually.
I think it was like an actual. He only made 2 starts in April, and then in May he was getting lit up. The ERA was over 4. He made 6 starts. The WHIP was 1.7 in May, but since then by month it's gone to 1.2, 0.98, 0.96. So like he's been getting better every month as the season has gone on.
And in the YouTube chat, K-Bird says, shout out Andrew Bailey. And there is, I know we all have the, kind of the wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, the Andrew Bailey pitching lab. I wonder if it's going to fix him. There actually may be some credence to that this time around with Bayo. And again, I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but people much smarter than me have pointed out that since he introduced his cutter into the pitch repertoire, he's thrown it about 12-15% of the time, I want to say. It has varied his pitch selection. He's not throwing the changeup or the sweeper or I believe the sinker as much, but the ex-Woba on all 3 of those pitches have been much better compared to last year. Jake, you talk about him accepting the fact that he's a ground ball pitcher in terms of your approach. You have multiple pitches with glove side movement. You have a heater with some arm side movement. Your bread and butter with the four-seamer. And, of course, your changeup, which is like your signature pitch, it seems like, with Brian Bayo. That's a great mix to, if you deploy that at the right times, you can get out in front of bats and you can initiate that shitty contact, which is Brian Bayo's recipe for success. And we're seeing that right now. So I love what he's seeing. Again, K-Bird pointing out, K-Bird needs to be our stat guy or something. Lowest starting rotation ERA since June 8th, and a large part of that is Brian Bayo's doing.
I appear excited.
Bang.
We do appear excited about Brian Bayo. It is true. But you know what we're not as excited about? What we don't fuck with this week. Jake, what are you not fucking with?
My fellas, I hate to do this again, but I do think it's untenable now. Well, right now it's not untenable because
why did I even ask? I know the answer to this question.
Yeah, Masataka Yoshida. Yeah, you can get him out. You can get him out.
Get him out of here.
Get him out. Get him the hell
home
out.
to mommy.
Guys, I'm gonna just pull up his Savant page here. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to look at it.
I honestly don't know.
That'll get us demonetized on YouTube.
Not safe for work.
It's not safe for work.
Yeah.
He's a DH who
which stands for what? I just want to make sure we're all on the same page here.
What?
It stands for what, Mr. Wallinger?
It stands for designated hitter.
As you pointed out in your Mayor Wu article.
And so he's a DH whose batting run value is below league average. He doesn't play.
It's actually not qualified, Mr. Wallinger. I'll have you know.
He doesn't play the field. His ex-WOBA is 316. Happen.
Oh no, Mabel. I could take it from here, Jake, if something's happening with poor Mabel. It's not Mabel's day, but hey, Liam, the squared up rate is excellent. He's squaring everything up 41% of the time. He's squaring that.
Good.
That's very nice. The only thing is that it leads to a 367 expected slugging percentage, which is confirmed not good.
Not what you want for a DH. Or anyone, really.
Definitely not a DH. K-Bird again. You got to get K-Bird on the show here. That launch angle sweet spot is gross, and it is. And not to repeat myself, Yoshida was cooking in the second half of last year when he was actually able to drive the ball to right center field. That was his game. We are not seeing it enough recently.
I think people are a little like he was fine. The second half I think people are gassing it up a bit now at this point.
He was cooking.
All right, hold on, because I think everybody's gotten a little. Are you going to
pull up the documents to prove it? Are you pulling up B-Ref?
I am pulling it up. So 2024.
Okay, his OPS was 1254. Okay, so he was doing okay. He was doing okay. But he's not doing okay now. So thank you.
All right. Second half of last year. I mean, what do I like? What's the second half? Where do I pin that from?
It's in the splits.
I'll do it from when his OPS bottomed out, and then just as it rose.
Take it. You can look in the splits from the first and second half.
So from June 29th to the end of the season, he hit. I mean, this is good. 299, 364.
Liam, what did I say? What did I say was going to happen?
299, 364, 450 for an OPS of 814. That's well and good. They can't afford to wait around on that right now.
No.
Sorry.
Sure
it's August 26th. We've got 30. No, not even. How many games left now? 33 or something?
Yeah, what was tonight? 130. Tonight was 133. Yeah.
I mean, he can't field. He can't run. He's not walking now. That's just gone. He doesn't take walks anymore. And he doesn't hit for power, and he doesn't hit for average. So there's nothing else, guys. There's nothing else.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
feel like
September.
we've
That's
made this
September.
point
That's
before.
September. Phantom IL is gonna.
They have to sit him down when Willier gets back. You can't. You can't keep giving him at bats. It's you're making several parts of your team worse. By forcing him into the because it forces. Well, I've been over this, but Durant, you could DH Durant if you want to. You get Seti back to center field, improve your defense. That also improves your offense because it takes Yoshida out of the lineup. Like it's two birds with one stone. I don't know what I don't know if they're trying to build the trade value to try and move off of him or what, but
I don't think they're.
I think you're gonna have to just eat it, guys.
Even if he was posting that 814 OPS like he did, for
that contract
3 months
sucks.
last year. It's
it
like
sucks.
no one's taking 18.5 for that. They're just not.
He's also a DH. I think that's an important. He's a full-time DH. He stinks in the field.
What other ballpark outside of Fenway, like left field, is small enough where you can hide
He could
him?
play
Like,
right at
what
Yankee
other
Stadium,
team?
maybe.
But that's kind of it.
Houston, maybe left in Houston, maybe.
Maybe.
Point is, he can't be on the Red Sox next year, and he really can't be on the Red Sox now.
He can. He can.
Yeah, he can. He's gonna be.
I
leading
hate to
off
break it
tomorrow.
to you, Jake, but he can. Yeah. God love Yoshida. I feel like we've made those points before. We don't want to talk in a circle too much, but it is true. Every time that he's in there, it is worth reiterating. So, and anytime he's in there not delivering.
Just wait. He's still going to be on this 40-man roster come March of next year. He's going to have an insane World Baseball Classic.
Oh, God,
We're
yeah.
going to
I
talk
didn't even think of
ourselves
that.
into it again. He's going to put that Japan jersey on.
Barry Bonds reincarnated.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me sad.
That's
tough.
later down the line. Right now,
I mean, listen, they
tough to
signed him.
watch.
We didn't have, a gluttony. You have a lot
I will
of
say
that. You have a lot
my
of something. What's the word you would say? Gluttony?
you'd be a glutton. That's like you're hogging. You know what I mean?
We have an overabundance of outfielders now.
An embarrassment of riches.
And he's the worst at every part of that job.
A horde, even.
There's a better outfielder at every aspect of the game than him. Every single one. So
It's true.
tough.
I will say my one defense of Yoshida, though, because I do see talking heads put it out there, is they blame him for Schwarber not being here, which completely different seasons.
No,
completely
unrelated,
different
but
teams.
it does look
No,
even
but
worse compared
well,
against
sure, it looks. I mean, hindsight's 2020. Hindsight's 2020.
hindsight. No, I don't mean hindsight. I mean for the contract that Schwarber ended up taking, and then you
Sure,
pay
and then you
Yoshida
basically
more
gave
than-
Yoshida the same thing. Well,
I'm
yeah, I guess
and
it
I'm
was
not
more,
like
yeah.
Schwarber's on an amazing deal for what he is. Well, actually, it's just when you compare
It's like
the
a
two,
bargain of the century. Yeah,
it's a very
He's gonna hit.
but I
like
think that's
800 home
like
runs
a
this year. It's
losing
bargain.
exercise every time, no matter who
Right.
you put him up against. Yeah, so I will die on that hill because, hey, listen, if
It's
JD
a little
Martinez hadn't
revisionist
turned into
history.
if JD Martinez hadn't turned into a pumpkin in 2022, we wouldn't ever be having a Schwarber conversation. JD Martinez is the reason Schwarber's not here. Let's be honest.
Because you weren't going to play Schwarber at first. You know what I mean?
You sure weren't. So that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
It's interesting. This is a pointless exercise, but I wonder if they ever were like, we could play him at first, like for a year, like we could get away with it for a year. I mean, they played Bobby Dahlbeck there for that whole season.
Yeah,
like,
sure did.
like,
Francie
what
Cordero
fucking
was playing
difference
first
does it
by
make?
like Memorial Day in 22.
Yeah,
It was
so-
like, oh my god.
I wonder if they ever thought about it. But he's a Philly now, and he'll go into the Hall in a Phillies hat, likely.
You think Schwarber's going to be a Hall of Famer?
I guess it depends how this next contract goes.
I think he's got a legitimate shot at it. I don't know if I'd put him in right now, but he's got.
I think if he gets to
How many
gets
home
to
runs does he have
500,
today?
Today,
He has
Mr.
329.
Kyle Schwarber.
No, I lied. Not a Hall of Famer. I take it back. Sorry.
what is he still like over 100 away?
Yeah, he
from
also has a
500?
career WAR of 19.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
he's 3 true outcomes. He walks, he strikes out, or he hits a home run.
329, yeah. Well, you got
How is
500
his-
isn't
how is his
isn't out of the realm
career
of possibility,
that
I
low?
suppose. But I mean, he's going to be
I
33.
mean, he gives you nothing on the base paths or in the
I
field.
mean, this is like far and
He's got to
away
pick
his
up the
best
pace
season.
a bit. But the pace has been excellent as of late, to be totally fair.
Yeah.
I mean, what's he done? Has he hit 40 home runs every season in Philly? Or at least over
46,
35?
47, 38 last year. So huge drop off totally. And then 45 thus far this year.
Oh, brother.
It's a sandbox of a park, man.
It is. It is. I love Citizens Bank. I would love to hit there.
It really.
I don't know why he would leave.
Smarter people than I have like written about this and spoken about this, but it really is insane the Cubs fucking non-tendered him because of
That's
59 games in 20, like a shitty 2020, and then he was immediately good again. Like you could have gotten real assets.
Listen,
for him.
Everybody had a bad year in 2020.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would he also was like a franchise icon. Like, it's not
right.
It wasn't just some bozo that was like, bad year.
Liam, what are you not fucking with?
So I mean, I do kind of have a 1A and a 1B. I have a serious one and one that's not a player, but something else. So the first one,
not a player, but something else. Wow.
Oh, interesting. So my first one, which has me a little worried, even though this is who he is. Ceddanne Rafaela in the second half, folks. It's time to start a conversation. It's been, and I think you could put a lot of that on the fact that he's been ripped out of center field for these 35 games in the second half. But the slash is 185, 233, 250 for an OPS of 43. I don't know.
I mean, he's obviously not. He's obviously not that though.
He's not that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and like, listen, he could turn into Kike Hernandez in October for all we know. Well, it's very much on the table. But he's scuffling. Big time.
Yeah,
I don't know if just getting him back.
I think he's turned a little corner. He hit a double tonight.
Okay.
Now I don't know. I mean, I mostly just feel bad for him. Like it fucking
it's
sucks
just,
the way they.
I mean,
they're like, oh, you're having the greatest stretch of your entire career so far. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. We're gonna take you out of your natural position right now.
And yeah, I mean, again, like it's not. It doesn't give him an excuse to be batting like below the Mendoza line.
No, and like we know he's streaky, but
it's definitely. And it would be one thing if he was. I would disagree with the core of this. Like if he was playing second base full time, they are still yo-yoing him between center and second. Like he plays both every day.
I wonder if
did you guys see Cora when they moved Bueller to the bullpen? Was like I don't like yo-yoing guys.
Yo-yoing guys. What are you
so
talking
Bueller's
about?
gonna be the bullpen full time. Alex Cora, you actually famously do like yo-yoing guys.
You got like one guy on the team that don't yo-yo.
Yeah, that's like one of your core attributes is yo-yoing guys.
He's a yo-yoer.
Yeah, that one kind of.
Yeah, I mean Seti. Again, like if Dave Hamilton is gonna play good defense at second base and Masataka Yoshida is gonna be dog ass at DH, just make Duran the DH and put Ceddanne in center again. I don't know. Nate Lowe should play every single day. Second base should be a straight platoon. And Duran should be your DH.
Do we think? I mean, if we get later into the year and by the grace of God make it to the postseason, that's got to be the setup.
You
right?
cannot
has to
be starting Ceddanne Rafaela at second base in the postseason.
So at that point, like if you're a couple of weeks away from the playoffs, it has to be every day at that point. It's all well and good to get people off their feet.
You're running out of time. You're running out of time to like be fiddling around with shit. Like you gotta like. You have to lock in at some point.
I think just looking at the schedule, by the time the Yankees come here on September 12th, you need him in center field every day for those last 16 days.
Right.
Because, I mean, right now, all right, you're playing Baltimore, you're playing Pittsburgh, you're playing Cleveland, you're playing Arizona, you're playing Sacramento.
You take care of you take care of those
these
5
teams where it's like, okay, it's fine to
if you take
around
but
needed.
that point, Liam, if you take care of business like you should, right? I understand you're 5 games back at Toronto right now, and you guys yelled at me last week for daring to dream a dream. But if you take care of, obviously you just won the series against Baltimore tonight. You take care of Oakland. I'm dead naming them. Who cares?
It's a 4-game series.
Oh, it's a 4-game series?
Yeah.
My apologies. Well, you at least secured a split. How about that?
Yeah, you split it.
My days are all jumbled up right now. It is what it is. Point remains, take care of Baltimore, take care of the A's, take care of the Pirates, take care of Cleveland, take care of these teams. By the time the Yankees come back to Fenway, if you're doing damage against those teams, it's going to be tough for Toronto to keep that pace where they stay 5 games ahead put your best team out on the field against your divisional rivals at that point to give yourself a puncher's chance at not only winning the division, but potentially earning a bye, which I don't want to hear the whole, oh, is it bad to earn a bye? Yes, it is. I think Alex Cora, the guy who likes resting people, would like the bye there. I know it's crazy to dream that dream.
Can you pin Matt Gross's post?
Sure.
So Matt says all this Rafaela stuff is related to Yoshida because Yoshida's sucking up the DH spot when it should be used as a spot for whatever overflow outfielder you want to put there that day.
True.
Like, it really is as simple as that.
Nuke.
The way I would prefer Duran is in there every day because he statistically is like Roman Anthony's a plus outfielder and Jarren Duran is not. And Wilyer and Cedon are Gold Glove outfielders, so that's kind of the whole thing for me. But if they do just want to use it as like whichever outfielder is not Cedon, Rafael, I mean, really, Wilyer really should be playing right field every single day. Yeah. So I actually struggle to even get there. But if they want to just like get Roman,
just be Roman, Seti, and Wilyer left to right every day.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I don't know why they have to treat Jarren Duran with kid gloves in regards to this. But DH. For some reason they do, and they are. So if they just want to do like Roman and Duran swapping in and out of DH and left field, that works for me.
Got to remember, Rob's coming back too, lefty masher.
True. Yeah. I mean, I just don't.
There's not room for
fundamentally
Yoshida.
now.
There's not room for Yoshida once Wilyer and
it could
and
be.
Get back here.
I could have been convinced before Yoshida put up 100 of the worst fucking at bats I've ever seen. But it's like if that is crippling several other parts of your roster, and it's like, let's I've seen enough.
Again, I feel like we've made this point
and good news to Fitz's point about potentially chasing division. The Jays' schedule through the next 2 weeks is not a cakewalk. They've got Milwaukee for 3.
Guys.
They go to Cincinnati. Cincinnati's they're not obviously making the playoffs.
Pushover.
Slouch. Then they go to New York. That's a big series for both teams. Then they have Houston at home. Then they have Baltimore the same weekend the Yankees come here. So, I mean, that kind of hurts us. But for those first 2 weeks of September,
by and large, through that
you
Yankee
could make
series,
up some serious ground.
You all laughed at me. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you? Dream a dream.
I know. Then those last 2 weeks of September, then it's like, Tampa, Kansas City, us, and Tampa again.
Dream.
I don't know. I mean, 5 games is still a lot. With what?
Of course it is. You got to make up a game a week.
Yeah.
And that's no easy task. But
that's TC's favorite.
Yeah, I'm not the one who thought of that. Yeah.
He loves that one.
We love TC. We got to get TC on the pod. TC, forget your pod. Come on this pod.
We should go to a what is it, Hearts of Pines game.
Yeah.
Fitz.
You know what the name of that stadium is?
It's Fitzpatrick, right?
Fitzpatrick Field. As a matter of fact, I can safely disclose that now that the Sweet Caroline news is out there, right? So, gentlemen, my don't fuck with, and I hate to do this to our friend, our guy. I do like this man. I had other things to attend to over much of the last few days, but my understanding that there was another base running, sliding off the base incident in New York, was there?
Oh, you know what, Fitz? You and me are lockstep in this. Talk about it.
I didn't see the play live, but I know that the David Hamilton thing a couple of weeks ago. I get the general talking points. Our man Will Fleming here, and now the Section 10 guys are going to come yelling at me, but you know what? I'll stand like Jon Snow with the sword. I love Will Fleming. Shout out Will Fleming. We love Will Fleming. His takes here on Twitter, and I'm quoting him, "I hate that rule so much. What the fuck are we doing as a sport? What the F are we doing as a sport?" It says, "No one on earth wants a game governed by a Zapruder film that proves air over a bag for 1 millisecond after the spirit of safe was clearly satisfied." He said before that, if they overturn this, it's another flare-up of the dumbest rule in sports. We have to fix this, full stop. For over 100 years, this sport has been fine, with the rule being if you are off the bag, you are out. If you don't want this to be an issue, my humble suggestion would be to stay on the fucking bag.
They're even
Stay
bigger
on the
now.
bag.
They're even
Hug
bigger
it.
as of 2
Just-
years ago. The bags
They-
are bigger.
It should be easier to stay on the bag, Liam. It's larger. There's more bag for you to stay on. Stay on the bag. You know that people hold the tag to go through. Stay on. They teach you this in Little League. And it is what it is. I understand that some people don't love all the nuances of review where you can go in and look at a minutia, but the rule is if you're off the bag, you're out. If that's determined, then it is what it is. My question to Will Fleming would be, where does it stop? If you want a halo over the bag, then
Oh my god, I can't stand that.
No,
Jim,
I'm
we're
not
going to
talking
be
like
arguing
air
about the
rights.
minutia
No.
of the halo.
No, I'm not calling in the FAA.
The air rights thing is funny because it's
hands-on.
like, what if you hit the bag
the
and then your
dice
hand
or not.
goes like all the way up?
Where
and
do
then
the air
comes
rights
back
at?
down?
Where-
Where are you? Like, can I jump onto the bag and I'm safe when I'm in the air? You know, it doesn't make any sense. This is replay.
It's
We-
annoying.
yeah,
when
And Jonah
we
points
get
out this
like
wasn't
that,
an
but-
issue until replay was introduced. I agree by and large it hasn't, but there had to have been instances where
well,
people are like,
the
oh, he's
toothpaste is out of the tube. You're not going back now. Like
Yeah.
we have instant replay. It's
We have
2025.
technology.
Yeah,
I'm sure there were
this is so
instances
baffling.
10, 20 years ago where you could see on a video that someone was clearly off the bag or on the bag and it was the wrong call. So it's like,
But it didn't matter. It didn't matter then. It was what the ump said was it.
Right.
this is better. This
Yes, I agree.
is better.
No, I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
I would much rather get hosed
I'd rather replay.
because my guy is
CTT in the chat says it's replay versus no replay. I vote replay.
yeah.
Voot.
I'd much rather get hosed because my guy's a shitty base runner than like the ump fucking up a call.
Like, completely-
if that's
Different,
at least you can
different
blame
situation.
it on your own guys.
I know,
Yeah.
but getting Armando Galarraga, I understand that's not sliding into a base and being off the
Yeah.
bag, but that's an instance where it was very clearly the wrong call by the ump.
I just stay on the bag. It's simple as that.
Jonas saying, not saying I don't want replay, of course, but you may have to change the rules to fit.
I don't think there's any
I
rule
s-
you could possibly come up with that would not be like ridiculously convoluted or I mean, for lack of a better word, just like stupid. I don't even know where you would begin. The air rights thing is a complete non-starter for me because there's you're not going to
that's-
bring
it's
out.
so
There's
out
not
of
like there's a
control
tape
immediately.
measure to sit. Like there's no
That's
way.
what I
you could do
mean.
that.
At what point do the right? It's like
It's
this isn't
be
the
on the
fucking
bag
FAA, dude. I don't need air traffic control telling me if
We don't
If
even
he
have
on the
enough of them
bag-
to begin with.
or don't be on the bag. You know,
folks. Am I right? What's the deal with air? What's the deal with air
Air traffic
rights in
controllers.
baseball? You slide off the bag. You're not on the bag, but you're still safe. What's the deal? Ah, man. We love Will Fleming, and that wasn't specifically against Will Fleming. It wasn't.
No,
I've seen lots of
the
people say that
discourse
sort
has
of
been
thing.
going
Exactly.
around.
Right. It has to do with the discourse. It's just that Will Fleming's caught my attention to begin with, so I use that as the framing device for it. It's the idea at large.
Listen,
I am not
it's-
fucking with not staying. Just stay on the bag. Stay on the bag.
It's one of those things where it's like, oh well, it's really annoying when it goes against you, but
Of
when it-
course.
when it happens for your team, you love it. You're like, yeah, no, that's
That's
exactly
the
how
rule.
replay should be
You would
used.
say, was he off the bag? Yeah, then he's out.
Yeah,
Was he on the
yeah,
bag?
100%.
Yep, then he's safe. Exactly.
Now, Fitz, I have to ask what your don't fuck with was that. Oh, well, I guess that was.
That
your
was
don't
it.
fuck with. That wasn't a person.
Off the field,
So
yeah.
my 1B that's off the field. I don't know if we want a whole segment on this, but the 2026 schedule was released today, fellas.
Oh,
I don't
Liam,
know
that's
if you
I'm
saw.
writing about this for Over the Monster when we get off.
I'm unhappy. I'm tired of the balanced schedule, and I feel like I bring
Well, what
this
about
up
it
maybe
did you,
like
did
once
you
a
not
month.
like? Let the
No,
fine folks know.
I'm just looking at it. I've got it pulled up right here. I have no issue opening the season in Cincinnati. I think an opening day in Cincinnati.
We'll be
every team
there.
should get to experience that.
We'll be
100%. My issue is you only have 2 divisional opponents in September. When all right, if we're not realigning the league yet and divisions still matter, why would I be finishing the season with 3 series against the AL West, 2 series against the AL Central, and the last 3 games of the series are against the Cubs, who, guys, I don't know if you're aware, they play in the NL Central. Why would that? Why would anyone want to construct the schedule that way when, guys, I don't know if you know, Yankees Red Sox is kind of a big deal. We play them not as often anymore. And those games are big. Those games still matter. In case you didn't catch the series over the weekend. That's just kind of like where all right, if you want to do the balanced schedule, feel free. It's cool. We get to see every team once a year. But when the games are coming down to the wire in September, I would prefer to be playing teams in my division.
The NFL does
or just scrap divisions entirely if that's the route we're going.
The NFL does this. The last regular season game for every team in the NFL is guaranteed to be a game against someone in your division.
It seems like it's blowing my mind because apparently someone quote tweeted, because I made this, I was making a stink about this on the timeline earlier today. Someone also quote tweeted like with the George Bush 9/11 meme. It was like, sir, a second AL East team finishes the season with an NL Central opponent. So like, what? Why is it this hard to put together? I don't understand.
And I like the balanced schedule. I do. I like the idea of you being able to every other year getting a chance to see your team in the city that you want to go to.
I have no issue with interleague play. Do I miss when it was just June and it felt like a little treat? Yes. But no, I mean, the Pandora's box is open. It's like replay. The toothpaste is out of the tube. But so then just fucking schedule my division opponents for September. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense.
They honestly could have. I think oh man. I think maybe not an easy solution because this only affects, I think, like 7 series a year. But maybe you play the NL, you play every NL team every other year. Like we'll play the Dodgers next year in LA.
Right, like we did,
and then we don't play the Dodgers next year, and then we play the Dodgers at Fenway.
Would, like,
it's just uneven. There's 15 teams in both leagues, so if you divided it by 2,
not in
when you
a
expand
couple years, maybe.
When you expand to 32,
put the Astros back in the NL Central. See if I can. It's
too many teams. Get rid of some teams.
Or just like go east-west, man. If it's really that big of a deal, I would hate to lose.
I could not be less
AL,
for the
NL.
East-West idea. By the way,
no, I don't want that. I don't want that either. But it's
as
like
a fan of a big
Manfred's
market
like,
team,
like let's expand so we cut down on travel, realign everything.
Yeah,
like,
keep the
keep the AL
it's
and
football
the NL.
heritage. Come on,
it is, man.
Yeah, Liam, I agree. And also, and not even as far as like this is like a totally different complaint than yours, but it's a shitty schedule for
weekend road trips.
Yeah.
But you don't want to spend
Cincinnati
opening day in
the
Queen City of Cincinnati,
Ohio. These are the weekend series we have. There's like 2 good ones.
I got 2 buddies of mine who went to college in Cincinnati. They're going to yell at you.
That's what I'm excited for.
You want some Skyline chili?
Cincinnati, and then you go St. Louis, Baltimore, Atlanta, Cleveland, the Bronx, Seattle, Anaheim, Queens.
Seattle for that Saturday doubleheader.
Oh yeah, right, a scheduled doubleheader.
LA,
Pittsburgh, the Bronx again, Baltimore, and Tampa. There's like nowhere exotic in there.
That's crazy. They loaded us
Seattle.
up this year.
Seattle's pretty good. But other than that, it's
exotic.
Kind of
what, you want to go to fucking Timbuktu, Jake? Like what?
I want to go.
I'm all in on the Pittsburgh
cities.
road trip. By the way,
Pittsburgh sounds good.
Yeah.
St. Louis sounds good. That park looks great. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that city doesn't.
I want to see the park.
Rough city.
Fitz sound like Trump. Yeah, it's Baltimore. It's
anything.
I'm not walking through there.
I picked up Mabel in St. Louis, the hallowed ground.
That's true.
St. Louis. How was Mabel feeling?
Did you guys know St. Louis used to be like the capital of America, like culturally?
Gateway to the West.
I thought you were going to say full on like the actual capital. I was going to say
no, but like they hosted a fucking World's Fair.
Yeah,
they hosted the Olympics.
Yeah, shit was popping in St. Louis.
You ever heard of you guys? Y'all don't know about the 1904 St. Louis Olympic Marathon?
let me put you on some.
Have you guys seriously? Have you heard about it?
Yeah. Dude,
I've seen the photos. It's
in
crazy.
1930, 820,000 people lived in St. Louis.
What's the population today? Half of that?
275,000.
That's insane.
I can't do the justice to the St. Louis Olympic Marathon that John Boyes did on Chart Party that one time. I would just Google St. Louis Marathon 1904 on YouTube. No, well, I guess you wouldn't Google it, but you know what I mean. Don't be a smartass. It's incredible.
The hypothetical person, don't be a smartass.
Yeah. But seriously, if you have like 15 minutes to kill, watch that. It is beyond comparison how bizarre that Olympic sanctioned event was in 1904 in St. Louis. And John Boyce is also like probably the best sports person.
I will say, speaking of
unbelievable.
Speaking of the Midwest and like cities that have been gutted, Cincinnati, I've been so red pilled, as the kids say. Just seeing old photos that keep popping up on my timeline. For some reason, I'm weirdly on like Cincinnati.
Crossley should have been one
Twitter.
of the jewel boxes that survived.
Yeah. Oh my God, man.
You're
That's
nostalgic
city-
for a
that's
Cincinnati
city-
that you never saw.
Yes, I am. I am. The
Cincinnati
photos are crazy.
you grew up in no
they
longer
took from
exists.
me. They took it from me.
Well, they took my Cincinnati away.
Crossley
Oh,
Field was
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
Yeah, Crossley
Yeah.
was very.
It's a
was very
fucking
good.
shame, man. Curse you, urban redevelopment.
Crossley Field was actually kind of ugly. Like, it definitely wasn't as pretty as the other ones, but it still shouldn't have been knocked out.
You ever seen photos of the Reds' first ballpark, Palace of the Fans?
Palace of the Fans. Yep.
Special, man.
Yeah.
a great name
I
for
think
a
the
farm.
most.
Banger of a name.
What was
Looked like an
Pittsburgh's?
opera.
Forbes?
Yeah. What? Pittsburgh? Yeah, Pittsburgh was
Pittsburgh
Forbes.
Yeah.
Shy. I think the loss is Connie
Shibe?
Mack. Yeah,
Connie
Shibe,
Mack, yeah.
Connie Mack. That's dude,
Oh,
the
for
pictures
me,
of
for
that
me,
place,
it's Tiger Stadium. I would have
Tiger
loved
Stadium
to go
was
to Tiger
cool.
Stadium.
that was a jewel box, but like it was also a shithole.
Yeah, but it was our shit.
I would have
Like
loved to
I
see
think
the Polo Grounds,
Forbes
man.
and
Oh.
yeah, well,
Polo Grounds, Ebbets, I think is probably
Abbott's, of course.
for me.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Ebbets and Tiger.
yeah.
They took it from us.
Are you guys saying you don't want to see Olympic Stadium in Montreal?
Wait, why?
I'll pass on that
I'm
one.
just naming like newer. Like,
Old Jewels.
you don't want to see Three River Stadium in Pittsburgh.
I will say if we make the Pittsburgh road trip, we should go see the piece of the wall of Forbes that's still standing.
Oh
be
yeah,
cool.
it's on whose campus? Someone's campus.
It's oh my god.
Duquesne in Pittsburgh, right? Duquesne is in Pittsburgh, I believe. That's the only Pittsburgh.
Hold on, I'm
college
gonna
I can
find out where the wall is. Give me a sec.
I knew Christy was going to say something about Olympic Stadium, Montreal. I knew you were going to.
Yeah,
You're going to
it's
chime
Pitt.
in with that.
It's Pitt.
Oh, UPitt. Well, duh. No shit. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, UPitt is in Pittsburgh. Believe it or not. Yeah.
We can make a big FSG weekend out of it. Go visit the Penguins pro
Penguins.
shops.
Igloo? Well, it's
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
Igloo anymore. The PPG Paint Center. What is it now?
Is that
think
what it's
you're right.
called?
No, that's what it was. It might. That
It's
might
a-
not.
it's a
still,
new
Oh no,
arena.
that is still its name.
It's
Yeah.
not the Igloo anymore. We can
Yeah,
watch
weekend in
Liverpool
Pittsburgh would be-
FC play at the same time.
No, I mean it's early August when they're in Pittsburgh. The season might have kicked off that weekend.
The Paint Can. That's pretty good. That's a pretty cute name for
That's
that
not
place.
bad.
I might be going to Ireland that time around August or September. next year, so
Oh,
I might not be able to join you in Pittsburgh. Although that actually might be more September now that I think about it. But in any event, you know who would be joining me on that trip to Ireland? My sister Caroline. Sweet Caroline, as it were, around these parts. And we have an interview with Sweet Caroline coming up after the break. Again, a reminder, the audio at some point after listening to it back, we talked for about 40 minutes. 10 or 15 of those minutes are going to get cut in post. It sounds like dog shit. Just looking out for you folks. So when we return, our conversation with Sweet Caroline, I guess the namesake. Well, not the namesake of the song, but they played at Fenway because of my sister, and we talked to my sister. Got her on the show. Stick around. We'll be right back. How we doing, chat?
Are we coming back?
We are coming back, dude.
we've
my
just
God.
got that voicemail, right?
We do just have that voicemail, then.
Oh, okay.
Then we're done. But I mean, that's the, the edit.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I know, but I just yeah. I was like, long.
Palace of the Fans, man.
Oh yeah, wait, I haven't seen this Palace of the
Palace of the Fans.
Gorgeous.
That is what
wow.
Trump would name a ballpark.
Yeah.
The Palace of the Fans.
Yeah. Wow.
Also, shout
That's cool.
out South End grounds. The Braves. And maybe they were the
Did it
Boston
burn down?
Bees. It did, sure did. Also
Yeah.
a gorgeous ballpark.
No. Wait, which one burned down?
South End grounds?
Oh, that
Palace
was in
of the
Boston,
Fans.
right?
Yeah, South Palace of the Fans probably did too. I don't know. They were all
No,
made
Palace
wood
of the
back
Fans
then.
just didn't.
They just demolished it?
It was just there for 10 years.
Damn. South End grounds is sweet, man.
Yeah, South End Grounds was really cool.
If someone doesn't rename, even if it's not the Reds, like if they make a park and they don't call it Palace of the Fans, cowardly, I think. Looks like the fucking Parthenon.
We've lost so much.
We have.
so much.
Return.
Jake becoming a return guy.
I am a return guy for certain things.
Return.
They don't make shit
Yeah,
like
old
they used
ballparks
to.
and
That's a
gender
big-
norms. Jake wants to go
Oh,
back to.
folks. I would say urbanism, and like the quality of goods in America.
You're not in. You're
The
not in.
shit- the
shitification
shitification of everything?
Shitification.
Yeah, the shitification of everything.
All right, we're back in 5 seconds. A very big fuck you. No, I'm just joking. A very big thank you to my sister for taking time out of her night to discuss a very unique story on Pond on Lansdowne.
Yeah.
Jake, you missed it though. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I did.
It was a good conversation though, wasn't it, Liam?
It was great. She was a joy to have on. It was nice to finally get that one off our chest. That's I gotta say for the POL brand.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I guess I took it a day at a time to hold it into the chest. When does it naturally come up where you get to bring that up? When
true.
ESPN comes a knocking, that's exactly when it happens.
Probably
ESPN
any
shows
Red
up in your
Sox
living
game
room.
you've ever attended with either of us, I would say is like a reasonable time for that to come up.
Fair enough.
And
I mean,
actually, so you know whose fault? The enshittification really NAFTA. Bad.
Well, we were talking about that before. We came back from break. We were talking about enshittification.
yeah, sorry, I forgot.
So
the
people
name
have
of
no
the
idea
act.
what you're talking about, Jake. No one has the context.
Sorry, NAFTA bad. If anyone was wondering, NAFTA. Okay, I'm done.
Bill Clinton in that Family Guy episode. Another afternoon fucking that ass.
Whoa.
That was a joke. Hey, we got a voicemail. We got
What?
a voicemail. Friend of the program.
Did you
Nate,
pre-screen?
I did.
Okay.
I did. To keep with the ad talk, this voicemail is about ads. 22:34. Back at. Oh, I'm just trying to make the note for the voicemail. Sorry, gang. Okay. These headphones are so annoying. God damn.
Hey, baseball fans, are you Team Mayo or Team Hater? Now, a spicy mayo, garlic aioli, and I'm just fucking with you guys. Hey, it's Nate. I hate that commercial. It sucks ass. It makes listening to the radio almost not worth it. And I think it probably is one of the worst ad reads I've ever heard in my life. I think it's up there with Cars for Kids, anything by Liberty Mutual, anything from that has Jake with State Farm in it. Don't know. You can feel free to sound off on some of your least favorite, all-time worst commercials as well. Cheers, guys. Go Sox.
Want to say thank you to Nate for their message. And if you want to leave a voicemail for the show, you can dial... Oh, Jake's muted, so I can do it. Oh, no, Jake came back. Come on, Jake. Unmute.
617-420-2431.
617-420-2431 for your question, comment, or concern to be featured on the pod. Thank you to anyone who calls in. Hey, we were talking about a great ad with the sister from Lawrence last week, so we got to go the other way, Liam, with bad ads. I'm glad Nate brought up Liberty Mutual because they're awful, all of them.
You don't fuck with the Limu Emu?
Would run over Limu with my car.
No.
I do not like that emu.
Honestly,
And I
fair.
definitely don't like Doug. Doug is...
I could take
gets
or
on my
leave the
nerves.
Limu Emu. I could take him or leave him.
Maybe that was harsh towards the emu because the emu didn't do anything, and his grandfather was a survivor of the Emu War. You know what I mean? A veteran, as it were. So one of my favorite bits of history, the Emu War. Doug is no good. Doug is no good. I don't like any of those.
I'm trying to
Liberty
think of a
Liberty
truly-
Bibbity, get the fuck out of here. Oh, the guy's dumb and doesn't know how to say Liberty Bibbity. Fuck you.
I don't know if this is a hot take because I think many would consider it a classic and it's been airing for like 20 years. But the Geico Little Piggy.
Oh, Maxwell.
They just brought him back. No, he was gone.
Yeah,
for
I
a
feel like
long
I've
time.
I feel like I've seen it recently. That's why I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
Like,
no, they brought him back.
I hate that shit. I'm sorry.
That's
Sorry
fair.
for my language.
That's fair. No, I'm not.
I like
it's
Maxwell.
just-
I think I like him. Geico, for the most part, has all bangers. I think.
Yeah, I mean that's the one where I'm like, I feel like they
If
missed
you're
the mark.
talking really bad
little
insurance company
irritating.
commercials, Progressive. Oh my God, Flo and her cronies, get them out of here. Get
Flo's been
them
doing
out
that
of
shit.
here.
Flo's been doing that shit. We're pushing like 20 years of
I
Flo.
at least respect Flo for being on the ground. Who's her little fucking friend with the gel in the hair?
I don't
even know his name.
They don't have names. Do they have
Yes, they do.
names,
They
the
most
other
certainly
ones?
do. They're on every other commercial. That's a whole cinematic universe. Flo, I don't like, but it's like, again, it's the Ron Burgundy. I hate you, Ron Burgundy, but goddamn it, do I respect you? I can at least do that for Flo. Flo's other extended family, no use for them, unfortunately. They're just not funny. They're so like wink nod, like, oh, we're so clever, we're so funny, aren't we? No, never have, never will be.
I will say I do like the ones where it's like you're becoming your parent with I guess his name is
Okay,
Dr.
those are
Rick.
funny. Those are
I
good.
like those.
I meant more like the Flo.
The flow specific ones, yeah. Well, Dr. Rick is apparently a part of the cinematic universe. The key characters are Flo, Jamie, who I guess
Jamie,
is
fuck
Flo's-
Jamie,
Flo's
fuck
crony.
Jamie. Out on
then
Jamie.
there's Dr. Rick, who's in the Becoming Their Parents ad. There's Mara, who apparently is a more sarcastic member of the insurance team.
They're all sarcastic, aren't they? That's
Alan,
the whole-
another member who provides a grounded perspective, and Rodney, who is eager and a relatable member of the squad.
the becoming your parent guy.
This is
cool.
from the Progressive website, by the way.
Oh, I thought it was
the
going to be like a
official-
Wikipedia page. That's even
No,
more.
no. The official. There's a
That's
Meet the
pathetic
Squad.
of them
Um,
making their own fan page, their own fanfic. That's pathetic.
Yeah.
Pathetic. Progressive. Look at me. I'm looking pathetic.
Flo
Right
is
into the
your
camera.
always upbeat insurance expert with a love for ice cream and tacos. She's been spreading her insurance knowledge.
Ooh,
and passion
what
since
epic bacon
2008.
ice cream and tacos! Oh, I'm so crazy. Buy my car insurance.
Jamie, Flo's confident coworker. Jamie is full of surprises as he strives to help you get great coverage and prices.
Speaking of cars and surprises, it's going to be a surprise for Jamie when I drive my car into his living room. I fucking hate Jamie. I don't like him.
You know, honestly, there haven't been that many lately that I really am bothered. The one that springs to mind is 2 years ago. Maybe it was 3 now. It was like NBA and NHL playoffs. It was nonstop. It was that Adina Menzel one. Do you guys remember? It was what the fuck? I don't even remember what she was advertising. It was her like singing.
So the thing is with some bad commercials, like you'll see them for a
Oh
month
yeah, it was
nonstop.
Geico. It was Geico. It was her like singing about shit she's seeing.
Yeah, I don't remember the punchline.
That aired
I know what you're talking about.
every single commercial break.
Yeah. Here's the thing with bad. I mean, we were saying Whopper. That ended up just becoming funny.
Well, yeah, I mean, it did a full 180. Did a
We
full
will
180.
not we will not
Scoop.
disrespect.
There it is. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I mean,
French
come on.
vanilla, Rocky Road, chocolate. That's Geico. K-Bird goes, remember when they tried to make a TV show from the Geico Cavemen? I do on ABC.
Sure do.
It was awful.
Yes.
Um,
Crazy.
Here's the thing with, like, you want to talk about becoming a return guy. Like, I would take some more of these bad commercials nowadays, but what it really is now in terms of bad commercials, it's just so bland, soulless, boring. Not that advertising should ever be something that you aspire to have like soul or anything like that, but every fucking commercial has just the most boring trap beats behind it and like two horns that go bump bump like that. That's all it fucking is, and there's text on the screen. They suck. It's white noise.
Nolan in the chat makes a great point. The kids choir singing Dirty Water on Nesson. That'll be like the Red Sox play the worst defensive inning of your life. That's the first commercial coming out of the break.
I think it's cute. It goes on way too long.
It's the new Sweet Caroline. It only hits when the Red Sox are winning as we're going to the break. I will say that.
I really liked this isn't we were trying to think of bad ones, I suppose, but I like the one of
They can transform to.
I also well no I can't get
Consumer meme.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't think of any bad commercials.
The one where it's like the two kids, they're on the Boston waterfront, and it's like the two kids. And they're like, "We're from New York," and they're like, "We don't."
Oh, the booking.com one. Yeah.
Yeah, booking.com. That's what. I'm like, I'm gassed.
Oh, you know, it's a really bad booking.com one. I hate to say it for our guy, the one with the Rizzler in it. So it's book your next
There's a
hotel.
Rizzler booking.com commercial.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I have seen that.
They're all. You would think that for a national sponsor for MLB, they'd all be wearing something other than Yankees gear, but there's like 3 or 4 families featured in it, including the Rizzler, who is wearing Yankees gear, even though I've been told canonically he's a Mets fan. Nope, but he's wearing Yankee. Look up the commercial, Liam.
Look up the fucking commercial.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll try to find it. I'll screen share it. But they sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," talking about how you have to book a hotel. It's ear piercing. It's not good.
Have you guys seen the Rizzler Carl's Jr. commercial?
No.
Where he's they just like recreate the Squints and
Oh yeah.
Wendy.
Is the other kid famous, or is it just Rizzler and some random kid?
Oh, I just thought it was just the Rizzler. Maybe the other kid is famous. I don't know.
He's no Rizzler. That's for
He's
sure.
certainly no Rizzler.
Yeah. Also, shout out Mickey Gasper. Just hit a bomb to tie the game against.
Twins are. I mean, my MLB site just updated. Twins are up 7-4 now. So something else happened.
Okay. Well, there's a game, Fitz.
All right.
There's a game.
Keep going. I'm trying to find this booking.com commercial.
Oh.
Let me see what the Twinkies were up to. Summary. Yes, the Mickey Gasper home run tied it to right field, and Austin Martin singled. Austin Martin stole second base.
It's this one.
What you got for me, Fitz?
Didn't hear that.
Loud and clear.
Oh, it's
Fitz,
too
we're
loud.
gonna get DMCA'd, Fitz. We're gonna get DMCA'd.
It's free advertising. Sorry if it was really loud.
We're gonna get DMCA'd.
This one.
Buy me room service and mini bar snacks.
See, Yankees right there.
Never check out.
So it's book your next hotel.
That's pitchy.
So it's resort.
Sweet vacation home.
Rizzler, Yankees fan. You think you know a guy?
Oh, that was
Kinda
all
haunting.
off Hoffman. Can we wrap it up? I hate to say that. I'm exhausted. I'm just tired. I'm sorry. I'm EP.
No, I'm tired too. I know. I'm EP. You're on our EP. Yeah, we can wrap up. But first,
Let me take a selfie.
is that your song of the week?
No, oh God, no.
Should be.
Fitz, mine is maybe this. Oh, no, actually that might have been my song last week. Mine is It Girl by Jason Derulo.
Baby, you're the shit girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me play it loud. Let me play it loud. That was pretty good.
Thanks.
There you go.
Thank you.
Liam?
You know, Can I be a little rascal and submit 2 for the week? Is that allowed?
Yeah,
You better be going somewhere with this.
I'll allow it.
Oh,
So,
Kaber mentioned we did do a post game ponder. Who's pondering?
Oh,
Oh fuck, Liam, can
one
you?
of yeah, I can rip it. Fuck it.
Thanks, Liam.
I got tomorrow and the next day.
I gotta go look at the box score. All I know is Giolito.
Box score watcher. Box score watcher.
So first one in honor of my good friend Big X the Plug releasing his country album last weekend. Pray Hard featuring Luke Combs. And then most importantly, More by Carly Rae Jepsen. It's a single she released because the 10th anniversary of her album Emotion.
Which is
coming
a
out soon.
fantastic
I saw that.
album. Shout out Emotion.
So,
Sabrina's dropping her album this weekend, right?
oh, is
I
that?
think so. It's got to be coming up.
Fitz knows exactly when it's dropping. He's just doing the right?
Ooh,
Right, guys?
I don't know, guys. Yeah.
Is this true?
I thought I saw it was coming out this weekend. That's why I asked. I wanted to bring up the conversation of Sabrina Carpenter, who's saving pop music one song at a time. Shout out Sabrina Carpenter.
I'm more of a Rodrigo, but I like her.
I actually do like Olivia more than Sabrina, but
But
why
we
are we
don't
putting
pit,
two
we don't
queens
pit two
against each
queens
other?
against. That's
There
right.
you
'Cause
go,
we
right?
do not pit two. However, what's his face did that already. Joshua Bassett. Thank you.
Oh.
True.
Yeah.
That's lore.
Truth Nuke.
Truth Nuke.
Thanks, Sophie, for the assist on that, I suppose. Emoji of the week, it's 2 emojis of the week. If Liam gets 2 songs of the week, I get 2 emojis of the week.
Deal.
What do I get?
What? To go to sleep, because you're EP.
Okay. No, you're right. That's fair, actually. That's good.
The first emoji is a cigarette. The second is a type of alcohol of your choosing. And my song of the week is Cigarettes and Alcohol by Oasis, because, boys, Sunday night! Can't wait!
They have openers.
Cage the Elephant's opening for him.
Oh, that's not bad.
Ooh.
It's not a bad
That's
opener,
fun.
right?
2 movies of the week, K-Bird. I'll
What do got
indulge
for us,
you.
Jake?
I'll indulge you. I'll just give you my what's something on my letterbox that I've watched recently.
Falling off the movie
Weapons.
ground myself.
I liked
Weapons.
Weapons.
Oh, yes.
And The Naked Gun I liked. So there's 2 for you.
Ooh, was it good? Was it funny?
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that a Naked Gun movie in the year 2025 would have been funny, but
Hey,
I mean, I never
man,
saw it,
Liam,
but-
Liam Neeson has the comedy chops. Let me tell you.
He does.
how many years does it take to get back after being shunned for saying that you wanted to beat up a black guy on the street? Took about 6 years.
I
or
don't
so.
feel like he was ever officially canceled.
I know.
No, not really.
He was in that episode of Atlanta where it was like that was the framing device of it, but in any event.
Well, I'm gonna go film this ponder.
Go film that ponder.
Okay, my brother.
I'm gonna edit this episode.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Jake's the winner of us 3, I think, if he's going to sleep.
EP.
Jake. EP Jake. They got him EP Jake. So that's going to do it for this edition of Pod on Lansdowne. We appreciate your time and support. As always, thank you very much for joining us, especially if you did in the YouTube chat. Tuesday nights on YouTube as the season heads to the home stretch. Hard to believe it's the next time we record is going to be September. It's very true. Feels like it was just yesterday. It feels like we were just in Texas.
Hey, we've got actually meaningful baseball in September for the first time in PLL.
It's nice,
history.
right? It's going to be
Feels
fun.
nice. I'm just happy to be here.
Best year of Pod on Lansdowne yet in terms of stuff on the field and
In terms of water, in terms of wetness.
yeah. So again, thank you very much for your time. We will talk to you next week. Until then, for Jake, for Liam, for Caroline, for Sweet Caroline, for Mabel, for Sophie, I'm Fitz. You're you. Go Sox. And obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
Obey your mother.